You see what he did? He said, march down, get out of there.
Yeah.
Almost like you knew he was there.
Like a little hatchery fish, maybe? Yeah, we have both hatchery and wild steelhead here on the Deschutes. He is not liking that hook in his face. Oh, isn't he pretty? Come here, buddy. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, let's try this again. All right, there he is. Nice blush cheek on this guy. That's your average Deschutes steelhead right there. Adipose fin has been trimmed here, so we know he's a hatchery steelhead. Yeah, if we wanted to, we could keep this. I think today I'm gonna just let this guy go. And there you go, buddy. See you later. Okay, so what we're using is a little leech type fly here. It's got a variety of different colors in it. Steelhead really like black marabou this time of year, and I like to add a little bit of purple flash. Has multi-colors in it as well, and you know, the combination of black, blue, purple, and red for steelhead is hard to beat. So this has been a real productive little fly for me.
Got it, I think you got it. That must be a good one.
What a beauty.
Unbelievable.
2 seconds after spin. Let him run.
It's showtime.
Look at that thing. You're a good one. This is here to go. Are you kidding me? Ain't no steelhead.
Kelly, how'd you like the scenery on the way over here?
What scenery, Rob? It was snowing. Remember, this is high desert. Sunny, warm.
Yeah, you like that high desert?
You know, dodging semis. It was perfect. Snow. Lots of snow. Good now, though.
On this edition of Fly Fish TV with Kelly Galloup, we join Rob Crandall, the Watertime Outfitters, to fish for steelhead on Oregon's Deschutes River. This show is about swinging flies for steelhead, and Rob is an expert on the subject.
Hey, no water in the boat.
He's also the editor of Fly Fishing and Time Journal magazine. He gives Kelly a great lesson on how to get the swing.
Yeah, definitely give him that line.
Okay.
In our fly tying segment, Rob shows us his favorite swinging flies for the Deschutes.
Single hook style. I think you have fewer problems with hookups.
And joins Kelly to look at 2 different rigs for steelheading.
Do 2 different styles. I'm gonna rig up with a nymph rig. Robbie's gonna go with another bug on a swing.
In the instructional portion of the show, Kelly briefly gives his nymphing rig a whirl, and Rob shows us why it's called the closer pole.
That's a nice fish.
Look at that guy. Look at the back on him.
This edition of Fly Fish TV with Kelly Galloup is brought to you by Clackacraft Drift Boats. Fear no rock in a Clackacraft. Sims, the choice of professional guides worldwide. St. Croix Rod, the best rods on earth, including the Kelly Galloup Bank Robber. Alaska Sportsman's Lodge, unequaled angling and accommodations in Alaska. And Scientific Anglers, now offering Kelly Galloup Streamer Express fly lines.
Kelly, the way I like to do it is move through the run quickly. I'd rather move through a steelhead run twice fast than once slow. So I'll move about 5 feet between each cast. I like to make 3 big steps downstream, and then make my next cast, swing it across, 3 big steps down, etc. It's kind of a, you know, you get in a trance, you know, the steelhead dance, cast, swing, step.
Are you looking for any particular seam style, or are you just covering everything you can? What do you...
We're going to be doing is
all pretty
focusing
much
on
the
water
same.
that's anywhere from you know, 3 to 6 feet deep, you know, off of the fast water. So in here, this is a wide transition zone. So we've got a broad range where those fish can be sitting in this section. But the other side of the river here is faster, it's moving quickly. So it kind of naturally pushes those fish into this zone here.
I put on that, it's the TNA. It's just articulated little red flash in it. It's just a full-on leech pattern. It's been really good to me for steelhead forever.
So I'm running a 13.5-foot rod, a 7-weight, it's a two-handed spey rod. It's great for covering a lot of water here on the Deschutes. And the line I'm using is a Skagit head. It's a shooting line system with a 10-foot sink tip on it. Run a short, about 4-foot leader to a leech type fly, and that seems to work really well on the Deschutes.
Kelly wasn't sold right away on the two-handed rod thing since he really wanted to feel a steelhead on his new bank robber streamer rod. It wouldn't take him too long to switch, however, once Rob stuck a fish.
Fish on!
That took all day, Robbie. Tell me that wasn't your first cast.
Oh, buddy, it took at least 4 or 5.
Okay, no more guide fishing. You just hurt my little baby feelings.
Oh, and he's gone! Man, Steelhead got the best of me there, buddy. Steelhead like to follow a fly like a cat. Plays with a ball of yarn. Ever use a laser pointer with a cat? You stop the laser pointer, the cat will stop. Steelhead are kind of the same way. When you're swinging your fly, you want a nice, smooth, even approach. It's kind of like steering your car through a corner. You don't have a jerky steering. You want it nice and smooth, even all the way through the corner. Same speed as you move across. And that means you'll have to manage your line differently with different water types. Faster water, you might need to slow it down. Slower water, you might need to speed it up. But the swing is the most important thing when it comes to steelhead.
Didn't you hear me? Ooh. I'm gonna have to head down there. That's a good fish. Tied up.
What do you got there, buddy?
Oh, he's kind of wound up in my junk. I don't know how far I can go down here. Can I keep moving?
Yep.
He's just wrapped everywhere. He's just twisted up. He just spun up in the lead. You can see all the line where he's wrapped around it.
Yeah.
Ate it like a champ. I didn't know where to go. I thought, I got up to about here and I went, I'm pretty much committed.
Yeah, yeah. It stays about right there. That's
Yeah.
the funny part about that run. Right on, the old
Nice, sweet.
gravel bar there. He was sitting right where he's supposed to be in that transition water.
I mean, I had her on and she took off down here. I looked, I yelled for you, and then I looked around and she just bolted out. I was like, "Rrrr," coming back, spinning. And I had her all spun up.
Here she goes.
Sweet.
See
Thanks
you,
for grabbing her,
baby.
dude.
Hey, good job, man.
Nice, good job.
Way to go. Yeah, boy, you were
Snack.
way up there when you started.
Kept thinking, do I really want to swim and be wet all day?
Yeah.
Or do I want to just crack this off?
The railroad wars started at the Columbia and headed south. They were trying to hit to the markets of Northern California and Southern Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Two companies battled it back and forth. All kinds of things happened.
Right.
Big gun battles, shootouts.
Really?
It was even rumored that one company bought the other company a whole bunch of whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
And that shut them
That would
down
work for me.
That shut them down for, a good day and a half, right?
Right.
Well, the other company decided, well, we're going to get those guys back. We're going to buy them a bunch of ladies. So they went to town.
Still
and
works for me.
got them some working girls. And boy, that shut down their camp for 3 days, and the other guys got ahead 3 days worth of work.
Nice.
Not everyone runs this portion of the Deschutes in a drift boat. The reason, White Horse Rapids, among others.
Can opener, right there on the left. Yep, that one. A little bit farther left. Yep.
Fishing machine. Rinse. Rinse. Oh, decent.
Woo! Little bit of rinse today.
When we return to Fly Fish TV with Kelly Galloup, Rob gives us a look at his favorite swinging flies for the Deschutes. And we see a couple of different rigs for steelheading.
Fish with a train. That's right. He likes it too.
These fish do have a mind of their own, that's for sure.
All right. Oh, there you go. No, that's good. You got it. You got it. Keep the tension on him. Keep it on him. Keep his head going that way. There you go.
Oh, all right. Look at that toadster.
Look at that thing, mister.
That's fun.
That's it for this edition of Fly Fish TV with Kelly Galloup. We hope you enjoyed the show and that you'll remember our sponsors and guests who made it possible. A special thanks to Rob Crandall and Watertime Outfitters. Also, B-Boat Bob, who puts up a great camp. And as usual, thanks to Kelly Galloup for sharing his fishing knowledge and friends so that we all can be better anglers.
There's 2 holes in that canyon wall up there. You can actually see daylight through. This is a hole in the wall, beautiful canyon section here. Kind of reminds me of Bryce Canyon. There's 2 holes in that canyon wall up there. You can actually see daylight through.
Reel her up. We're out of here.
This is where we saw the cougar